Hello, Internet, and welcome to the Troyan YouTube channel. It is Thin Lizzy Thursday. I apologize for the video quality. It is early, and this webcam does not do well without the natural light. But this is the only time I have to record Thin Lizzy Thursday with me. Just a lot of stuff going on. If you've been watching the 14 vlogs, I'm going to be out of town for a little bit. So this is like, hey, this is the only time I can record these. So we're going to be doing a Thin Lizzy Thursday in the dark. It's too bad this out-of-town trip wasn't after daylight saving so I could have some light, but it is what it is. Let's see here. Ooh, the cough drops are all the way on the other side of the room. That was a bad choice. All right, we have 34 songs left on the list. Let's see what we're getting this week. Sorry, this one's taking a minute. Oh man, 2 whole minutes. I am sorry that took so long. So we are doing Battered and Bruised by 21 Guns. It took me a while to pull up the lyrics because 21 Guns, unfortunately, not that popular of a band. And so we are doing Battered and Bruised. Sorry, Battered and Bruised. Ooh, this one website is saying Battered and Bruised with an N. This is saying Battered and Bruised. What does Wikipedia say? It says and. I've only had a copy of the album to take a look. 21 Guns Discogs. Let's see. Can I see a back cover? I want to confirm if it's Battered and Bruised or Battered and Bruised. It is and. It is a definitive and bruised, not N, Battered and Bruised. Spirit of Metal, you got it wrong. All right, let's check out Battered and Bruised by 21 Guns. All right, a genuine question. If you didn't know what band this was and you just heard that beginning, would you say that sounds like hair metal? I'm just asking for a friend. Sorry, I keep going back to the same discussion I have on this channel all the time. But it is so hilarious to me that people try to say this isn't hair metal. I get that, like, okay, hair metal as a term didn't exist at the time the genre was in its heyday. And then it became a term that was applied to it in post and was meant in a somewhat derogatory, like insulting fashion, but then eventually became embraced by most of the bands in the scene. And nowadays, if you talk to the average music listener, like someone, in their 30s, in their 20s, or even someone who was around back then and just say, "Hey, is Rat a hair metal band?" They would probably say yes, unless you're like, "No, hair metal is the specific thing that doesn't really exist." But like, punk wasn't a genre when the first punk bands came about. They just sort of became considered punk after it was already a thing. So the Ramones and the Sex Pistols, you're not going to say they're not a punk band because actually they're just rock that's fast. Like, no, it's like genres are useful for describing a general musical movement. This is hair metal. All right, so that was Battered and Bruised by 21 Guns. I didn't have that much to say about this one. I mean, it's just like it is just normal ass hair metal. It's just I wouldn't know Scott Gorham is on this if you hadn't told me Scott Gorham was on this. He doesn't really yeah, it doesn't like I mean, I guess you can really pick out his playing if you really hone in on it, but like it fits in with the genre so well. It just sounds like hair metal, and so this song, like, it's fine. I've actually been listening to a lot of hair metal lately because one of my friends asked me what my opinion on the Taylor Swift song "Wood" was, and it got us into talk about hair metal. And he had never heard "Love Gun" or "Slide It In," and so I sent him those songs to start educating him on quality lyricism. But Battered and Bruised, where are we gonna put this one? Because, like I said, I've been listening to a lot of hair metal lately, but like this is just such an. I mean, it's fine. Like it's not bad, but I'm just like I'm not jazzed about it either. So where do we put this? I have no idea. Yeah, I'll play the song again while I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna put solid C rank. I mean, I don't hate it. I'm fine with this song. I enjoy it, but just like I don't know, I'm just not jazzed about it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this one in the comments below. Maybe I'm underrated. Maybe it's just the mood that I'm in. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I haven't listened to a lot of hair metal lately, so theoretically I should be more favorable towards this, unless it's not hair metal. Dun dun dun.